Hi guys. So, yeah, yeah. I had her on the 19th and it was really easy actually. um I went in Sunday night at 8 and they gave me Stadol, and then about 4 or 5 hours later they gave me another Stadol. And when they had checked me, first time when they gave me Stadol, they checked me first, and I went in there already naturally at a 3, and they said my bag was bulging, and they were going to see if my water broke on its own, and if it didn't, they would do it in the morning. So they checked me, said I was at a 3. She pushed my bag back in, and then they gave me the Stadol, and then about 4 or 5 hours after that, they gave me another dose of it, and then in the morning when I woke up, and then yeah, I got 2 doses of pain meds because I wanted to hold off on the epidural, just because I was all anxious about it, and then I got 1 dose at like 4, or no, at like 2 or 3, and then I got one at like, I don't know, I got them as soon as I could. And then the last one I got, the anesthesiologist came in about, he came in about 20 minutes after I got my third dose, because they said I couldn't get any more and that I would have to get an epidural because I didn't want to keep pumping me with pain meds. And then did I say Stadol for that? What they gave me to induce me? I don't know. It wasn't Stadol. I can't remember what it was. But they gave me a pill, and that's what they induced me. That's what they like put in me twice. But anyway, and then in the morning, yeah, I got the epidural, and then the doctor came in about half an hour after that, checked me, said I was at a 4, broke my water, and then that was at like 7 or 8. And then at roughly 1-ish or so, I got checked before my nurse went on lunch, and I was at a 5. So from 7 to 8 to about 1-ish, I went from a 4 to a 5. And then the whole time between there, I was just constantly getting sick. Oh, look at you got the hiccups. They're like, you need to drink something, because I was starting to get, really thirsty, but all I had was ice chips, and it didn't bother me, because as you all know, I really liked ice. But I couldn't drink the water from the melted ice. I could only eat just straight ice chips. And I was really thirsty, because every time I'd puke, it'd be nothing but stomach acid, because I didn't have anything in my stomach, because I didn't have anything. So it was miserable, and I was really doped up from the 3 doses of pain meds, plus the epidural, and they were giving me nausea medicine, which just wasn't working at all. So I was all just like out of it and tired, and I just wanted to sleep, and I kept getting sick. And then with the epidural, it made my leg like dead weight numb. My right leg, it went like dead weight cold. I couldn't move it at all. My left leg I could move, bend my toes, but my right leg I couldn't move it at all. Why you get the hiccups? You ain't even doing nothing. You ain't even doing nothing. Why you get the hiccups? Um, but yeah. So then, before they went to break, they checked me. I was at a 5. And then when they came back from break, I had a contraction. And I'm like, hey, I feel like I gotta poop. I think I had a contraction. I feel like I gotta poop. And she's like, oh, okay. So she checked me again, and I was fully ready to go. I don't know if you're fully at a 9 or if it goes to a 10. Yeah. I was fully ready to go, checked me, felt the head and everything. She took her glove off, ran out, got another nurse, had her check me, and it was like you just blew on a trail of ants. There was just people in and out of the room, scattering, running around everywhere. And that was at about 2-ish or so. And then I had 4 contractions. I pushed 3 times per. I had 4 or 5 contractions. And I pushed 3 times each one, and out she went. They didn't have to cut me. I'm trying to make sure I'm covering everything. By the way, they wouldn't let us record, like, at all during it, so I couldn't even have it, like, have the camera just on me like this. They did not allow pictures or videos done at all during. So I figured it would just be a lot easier just to do it after the fact. But she's 2 weeks old, by the way. Careful. But, so, yeah. I pushed 12 to 15 times-ish. And then out she went. I only had very, very minimal tearing inside. And it wasn't even that bad. I only got about 6 stitches. That was about it. And it was just inside. See, I wanted him to hold her first, do skin to skin with him first, because we weren't breastfeeding.